Now the question number 4 says that we have to find the value of b, right? So let us write the question number 4 a part, which says 4 raised to power 3 into 4 raised to power b minus 2 is equal to 4 raised to power minus 2. Now before moving to any other topic, you can easily see that on the left hand side you already have the same bases which are getting multiplied. Before thinking anything, you just focus on what comes to your mind when you look at the question directly. When I look at this question, I can see the bases are same, so the powers of both the bases will get added. So what do I get over here? 3 plus b minus 2 equal to 4 minus 2 remains as it is. Now if we solve this left hand side part, what do we get? 3 plus b minus 2 equal to 4 raised to power minus 2, which further solves into b plus 1, because 3 minus 2 comes equal to 1 only. What do we get? 4 minus 2. Now here we can see if the left hand side has to become equal to the right hand side, what is the necessity over here? The powers of both the bases should be same, only then they can be equal. That means we can write that b plus 1 should be equal to minus 2. Now b will be equal to minus 2 minus 1. So b comes out equal to minus 3. Similarly, we can solve the question for b part. The b part of the question says 1 by 2 raised to power 2b divided by 1 by 2 raised to power 2 equal to 1 by 2 raised to power 4. Now here we can see the same thing, that is on the left hand side we have the same bases, but in this case they are getting divided. Now what do we do in this case? We will subtract their powers. So we will get 2b minus 2 equal to 1 by 2 raised to power 4. What do we get? Here also again the same thing. The bases are same. So the powers have to be equal so that the left hand side becomes equal to the right hand side. So what do? We will equate the powers now. 2b minus 2 equal to 4. This will solve equal to 2b equal to 4 plus 2. 2b equal to 6 and b comes out equal to 6 upon 2, which is 3. That means the value of b in this question is 3. This is how we solve any values, whatever values are given in the question. Now the fifth question says evaluate. In this evaluation part, let me first copy it down. It says 1 by 2 raised to power minus 3 minus 1 by 3 raised to power minus 2. This whole is getting multiplied with 1 by 4 raised to power minus 3. Now over here I have told you, as I previously discussed with you, you have to focus on solving the brackets first. Now we can see two brackets here, the round brackets as well as the curly brackets. See, the round brackets are the smallest brackets, after that comes the curly brackets, and the largest one are the square brackets. Now here we already have curly brackets, so we will be focusing on curly brackets first. Let us solve the curly bracket parts first. In curly brackets we further have the round brackets. Let us solve them first. So the first step would be, we will let the curly brackets remain as it is. Let us solve this part. Okay, this is a negative exponent. The rational number is having a negative exponent. What do we do to convert it? We will reciprocate it to make it positive. If I write the reciprocal of 1 by 2, it would be 2 by 1, and 2 by 1 is actually equal to 2 only, right? Similarly, if I reciprocate this also, what do I get? 3 raised to power 2. That's it. And out is we are remaining with 1 by 4 raised to power minus 3. Now next what we can see. Now still we gotta solve this part. How do we solve this? Now this has become simpler. 2 raised to power 3 is 2 into 2 into 2, which is 8, minus 3 raised to power 2 is 9. So this has reduced now, into 1 by 4 raised to power minus 3. Again the same thing, 4 raised to power 3 Now this becomes minus 1 into 4 raised to power 3. What is minus 1 into 4 raised to power 3? It's minus 4 raised to power 3. And what is 4 raised to power 3? Minus 4 into 4 into 4. Because the minus is remaining outside only, right? Or do one thing. When you multiply this, before solving this, multiplying this with minus 4, you always solve the bracket part first. Because here also on the other hand, you had the bracket. Until and unless you solve the full bracket, do not let open your bracket. So I am keeping this in the brackets only. What do I get? I get, see, I have removed the 1 because minus 1 and minus remains the same thing. So I have let it remain minus only. What do I have? Minus 4 into 4 into 4. What is 4 into 4? 16. And what is 16 fours again? It is 64. So what do I get when I open my brackets? I get minus 64. So this is how we evaluate our questions using the laws that we have learnt.